What's up, beautiful people? Welcome back to part 12 of our Pokemon Unbreakable Ties walkthrough. In the previous video, absolute disaster and chaos struck. The professor's butler, Eldritch, planned an ambush for the professor, as well as Derek and Latios. All three of them got captured. After all of us went and had dinner at the bar, Eldritch had planned this whole ambush where half of us will leave and go home, and the professor got ambushed in the Garden of Dreams. It was absolute chaos. There was just battles everywhere, and we ended up battling Commander Majin, which was also super tough. She had a Mega Viper, which was absolutely crazy, and our Riolu finally evolved into Lucario. If our Riolu didn't evolve, I don't think we would have made it. So if you haven't watched part 11, go back and watch it. It's absolutely jam-packed. But now Rodolfo and Ada just said they have a little plan up their sleeve. Rodolfo planned a genius move where he took the professor's hair bow and he got his Ditto to transform into the bow and stay in the professor's head. And there's a tracker in the Ditto, so now we will be able to track where they have taken the professor, because Ditto is in her hair technically, and this Ditto has a tracker in it. So it's actually a super genius move by Rodolfo. But it looks like they have imprisoned the professor, who we found out is the princess, and Derek in the royal family palace. There's a prison underneath, it seems. So now we have to do whatever we can to try get them back. We're going to have to try and make our way to the royal palace and make our way into the prison somehow. Right now we have just entered a ship. We're gonna make our way to the next area, which is super exciting. So we have a whole ship to explore now. It's called the Symphony of The Seas or something. And as we've entered, we've spoken to this woman, and she said she's lost her keys. So I'm supposing we're gonna try help her find her key. And we have been given our own little cabin, so that's quite cool, where you can come and rest and heal up. But we are going to explore this whole ship. There's going to be a couple cabins, and I bet there's going to be a whole bunch of trainers that want to battle. And Celeste left us a little note and a TM, which is pretty handy. And now we're just going to make our way through all the cabins, chat to everyone, see who wants to battle, and we're going to get a lot of experience. We can train up some of our team, which is cool. I'm sure it's going to be super tough to try get everyone out of the prison. So the stronger we get, the better it will be. Okay, I'm trying to chat to this woman, but her kid is just super hyper, running everywhere. That looks like that's all the cabins in our row. So we've had 2 battles in that row, but there's still another 4 cabins here to explore. And normally in these ships they have like a kitchen area and an outer deck. So we'll just try and explore everything and see what there is to do, and try and find the missing key. If we can return the missing key to the woman, maybe she will give us an awesome reward. I do hope that we can also get Mega Evolution soon. In the last video, it was the first time that we have battled a Mega Pokemon. So I'm hoping that we'll soon be able to unlock that too. We did also get Surf quite recently, so I'm hoping we can also get HM Fly quite soon, because then we can really start exploring the whole area a lot more easily. I would love to go back all the way to where we started and explore some of the routes and some of the water areas that we weren't able to. I bet there's a whole bunch of cool items and TMs waiting there for us. Okay, it looks like we've gone through all 8 of those cabins. There's 2 more cabins here. It looks like there's a royal family grunt here on the bed. We're gonna leave him to have a nap. And here's an item for us to pick up. We've just picked up a calcium, so we can sell that for a fair amount of money. But that looks like it's all the cabins on this deck, this floor. Okay, then when we come down, it looks like there's a little door to the left, but there's also a cabin or two here. So let's see what these travelers have to say. The one traveler gave us a quick claw. That's an epic hold item. I haven't gone through my Pokemon's hold items in a while, so I should actually start equipping Pokemon with some of these hold items. We got leftovers in the last video. We got quick claw now. So these little hold items can definitely make a big difference. Okay, we exited the ship and we have come out on the deck. There's something shiny here, so we picked up the cabin key. That must be the key that the woman was looking for. So that's good news. We've got the key now and we can return it to her. And there's an Umbreon here. There's a person with an Umbreon, which is really cool. We're just going to chat to everyone else on the deck before we go back inside. And then we will return the key to the woman. Okay, that's everything on the deck. So let's quickly go back and explore this room. It looks like the kitchen room. There are some chefs that want to battle here too. So let's chat to everyone and see if there's any more items for us. And then I think we will have done pretty much everything on this ship. I'm excited to see where we end up and what the next area looks like. Okay, we're going to challenge Baker Abbey, and she sent out a Swirlix, which is a pretty cool Pokemon. It's one of the new Pokemon from Gen 9. And it kind of looks like an ice cream. It's got some really cool evolutions. She's also got the evolution of Fuecoco. And a Mulcery, which is also like a fairy type. So she's got some cool Pokemon, all from Gen 9. Not a bad little team. And as a reward, she gives us an egg that we put in our incubator. So I wonder what she's given us. I've got a feeling it might be a Fuecoco, a fire type starter from Gen 9. Because we've gotten all the other two starters already. We got given Quaxley. We traded for the Sprigatito. So maybe we're going to get the Fuecoco in that egg. We'll have to wait and see. It could be something completely different. But now we've made it back to Sumia. And we've given her the key. The ship also announced that we have arrived in Tuin Town, which is the next destination. And Sumia said that she lives in Forbe Town, so we must go to her house when we end up there. And now it looks like the professor is dreaming. Normally that's when Latios and Latios come into your dreams. And yes, Latios has entered, so we can kind of see what's happening to Derek. She's seeing what's happening to Derek. He's chained up on a wall. And Latios still looks really injured and looks like it's struggling. So that's not good. We're going to have to try and make our way to the Royal Palace somehow. We have to try and break all of them out. But luckily, with help of Rudolfo, we can find out where they are. They're at the Akebia prison. So we'll have to try think of a plan to get there and get inside. Now, William comes and enters the professor's room. He says that her father is waiting to speak with her. And then she also realizes she doesn't have her Psyduck, so she's worried that her Psyduck has also been captured. And now, Ditto, which was in the professor's hair, has transformed into normal Ditto, and the professor needs Ditto's help. They've got their own little mission of their own. And the professor wants Ditto to try break into Akebia prison and try and give Derek his Pokeballs so he can use his Pokemon to break out of there. Ditto's really scared to try and do that, but he agrees. So it sounds like a super interesting plan. Ditto can try sneak in there, give Derek his Pokemon, and then he can try battle his way out. I'm sure there'll be a lot of security there, but a plan is better than no plan. But now we have arrived in Tuin town. It looks pretty cool. There's a nice little beach area. And here's like a little beach house. And it's the forbidden moves tutor. So maybe there's a guy that can teach you some forbidden moves here. Let's see what he requires to do so. The man says that there are 9 unique fire, grass, and water Pokemon that can learn these special attacks. And only those Pokemon can. So he says if we can bring him one of those special 9 Pokemon, he will come and teach us a forbidden move. So I'm not sure which Pokemon he's talking about, but we'll come back to him and see if we have any of these unique Pokemon. Okay, and this guy gives us some bright powder, so that's a pretty handy item. And we're entering the Pokemon Center. We can now heal our Pokemon and stock up on some items. We did need to stock up on some Great Balls and Ultra Balls. But then we can explore the rest of Tuin town and see what's happening here. See if there's a gym leader in this town or not. Okay, it looks like there's someone dancing here. It doesn't look like a very big town. There's already an exit, so it looks like a small little seaside port. There's not a whole lot going on here. We're gonna have to make our way to the next city, which I'm guessing will be Forbe City. That's where Sumia from the ship said we must meet her. So that's probably the next big city we have to make our way to. But that's exciting. We've made it to Route 11, so now there's a whole bunch of new Pokemon for us to catch. And wow, look, some of them have really stepped up. Now there's a Kadabra, a Gloom, Dodrio, Tropius, Chatots, even an Alolan Raichu. So the encounters are getting better and better as we go. I definitely want an Alolan Raichu. It might be a good option to keep on our team. And we've just picked up a Sunstone. And speak of the devil, we've just encountered the Raichu. So I'm definitely going to try catch this one. If we do need an electric Pokemon on our team, this could be a good option. I also have been thinking about trying to catch a Magnemite and evolving it into Magnezone. But Alolan Raichu is electric and psychic. I didn't know that. That's really strong typing, actually. We are going to continue collecting log pieces. We're eventually going to make our way to that town and sell our logs. Hopefully we can get some decent money for them. That will make the game a whole lot easier. But there are a couple trainers here to battle. We just picked up TM Giga Drain. We're going to keep exploring and hopefully catch a couple more Pokemon. There is a little Gimmighoul down there, so we're going to have to try and make our way and surf down there. Most of our team have evolved now except Gimmighoul, so hopefully we can get Gimmighoul to evolve. That will really give our team a bit of an edge moving forward. Because I think Goldengo is a super strong Pokemon. So we'll see how it goes. Hopefully we can do that before we enter the prison. But this is quite a big route for us to explore. There are a bunch of items here. We just picked up a Hyper Potion. And I do want to try and surf a little bit. And we've just encountered an Execute, which is an awesome original 151 Pokemon. I do want to try and catch it. Executor is a grass and psychic type, I believe. I do really like it. So let's see if we can catch it. I've stocked up on great balls, so I'm going to try catch everything we come across. And yes, we've caught it. So our PC is slowly building up a collection of Pokemon. We have a bit more wood here for us to chop. And let's do more exploring. It looks like we can't make our way through here. And we keep encountering Kecleon everywhere. We have already caught a Kecleon. Okay, here we've surfed to like a little island spot. Almost like an island where we've battled a fisherman. We're gonna see what else we can do. Okay, you gotta surf across to make it to Route 12. So let's see if the encounters are the same here. You know, they're a little bit different. You've got like Xatu, Jigglypuff, Girafarig. A lot of cool Pokemon again. At least we're getting a lot of experience traveling through both of these routes. Hopefully at the end of this route we will make it to Forbe City. And we've picked up another rare candy. These rare candies are really going to help us down the line. I'm super excited to see what the next city looks like and find out who the gym leader is and what type they are. I'm not even sure how many gym badges we have won now. We've already beaten a couple. Could be 4. I'll have to check. But we are just going to surf across here and battle a few more people. I don't want to forget any areas or items here. I want to try pick up everything. Okay, here's a little pink section and it looks like there's a Gimmighoul here. So I'm going to battle the Gimmighoul. Apparently Gimmighoul can leave some rare items after you defeat or catch them. We haven't had much luck yet, but it's just a game of chance. But that's all there is to do on this little section. We're going to go back across the stream. And let's see what else there is. A bit of wood to chop. And it looks like the next town might be all pink because we're getting closer to more and more of these like cherry blossom trees. They look really pretty. But maybe the whole town is themed like that. That'll be pretty cool. And we just picked up TM Attract. So we have quite a large collection of TMs already. And we've made it to the end of the route. Let's see what the town is like and who's all in here. Yes, we've made it to Forbe City and there's a creepy rich guy and there's a woman called Sakura. And this guy seems to be hitting on her. He wants to go on a date with her, but she tells him to get out of here. Shame. Oh, that's a hard pill to swallow. At least he tried. At least you tried, buddy. But we have made it to Forbe City and it looks absolutely beautiful here. We're going to quickly go to the Pokemon Center and see what's happening in here. And I think in the next video, we'll do some exploring and try find out who the Sakura character is. Okay, when we did battle that last Gimmighoul, I did pick up a strange coin. It left a strange coin by chance. So I do want to use it now to evolve Gimmighoul. You actually have to use the item on Gimmighoul in order to evolve it. But it took us so many times of battling Gimmighoul in the wild for it to finally leave the strange coin for us. And booyah, there we have it. We got Goldengo finally. So our team is going to be a whole lot stronger now. Let's just have a quick look what it looks like. Steel and Ghost type. It looks super cool. So hopefully it'll start learning some strong attacks now. But we're going to leave that for the next one. That's all it's going to be. Thanks for watching.